Hello everybody, Kevin here, Raptor94, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're back with the monthly update, and this time we're going to be covering what we're going to be playing this month for November. There's a lot of big games coming out this month, as well as the discussion of the return of ArmA 3 filming. As you guys haven't noticed, I have released the trailer for my new ArmA 3 film, Divinity Sin, which I am aiming to release the film by 2022. It's the beginning of one of my film series, codenamed Flashpoint, which will be taking place in an alternate timeline in the ArmA universe. So, let's say the events that happen in Cold War Crisis, Resistance, that's going to be part of the same universe essentially, and some of the events that happen in ArmA 2 campaign. And maybe leading up to ArmA 3 events, maybe, but like I said, it is an alternate timeline, so it's going to be heavily altered. So hopefully you guys will be looking forward to the film by 2022. I know I originally wanted to release the film trailer by Halloween. Unfortunately, I was having some technical issues with ArmA 3, as well as the editing software had to, so that's why it's been delayed for a day. So hopefully by then, I should get everything ironed out and all that stuff, so hopefully everything should go pretty well. I have no clue when I'm going to be able to finish the film, but like I said, 2022 is where I am aiming to release the film. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. Like I said, this is one of the longest. This is one of the films that I've been working for a long time, because I wanted to make the film originally do Fallout 4. But Fallout 4 turns out to be a huge technical mess, and doing filming in Fallout 4 just didn't really work that well. But even still, I probably could have made it work, but that requires a lot of scripting, a lot of hand placement, a manual placement of all the people doing the poses and all that stuff, and that just takes too much time. And yeah, for Fallout 4 wasn't gonna happen, so that's why I decided to use ArmA 3 as a platform to make filming in general, because it's just a lot easier to work around with, plus the camera it has, plus Gcam too, so, and plus all the amount of stuff you can customize for the units and all that stuff, and how you can hand place them in certain areas, rotate them with ease. So in my opinion, ArmA 3 is the best platform for me to make films, because it's easy. Like I said, I might mix and match some footage from other games, so I might end up doing some Gary's mod and add some more additional stuff to it, or from, who knows, maybe from Fallout as well, who knows. But hopefully you guys are looking forward to the film. I hope you guys enjoy watching the trailer that came out yesterday. And you guys haven't checked out the trailer for Divinity Sin, it is out now, so highly recommend you guys check it out. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about it. And of course, Divinity Sin is a loose remake of the popular manga and anime Elfen Lied. It is one of my favorite shows, I would say. Of course, there's a bunch of other animes out there, but it is a very good anime, and I don't know why it hasn't been adopted to live action or into a new anime. But I guess I can understand why it has been adopted, because it's it's just so dark, it's so brutal, it's very controversial as well. So, an amount of stuff that anime and the manga deals with. So I can see why they haven't done an update to it yet, because it is a pretty dark story. If you guys haven't checked out Elfen Lied, check it out, but just be prepared. That's all I gotta say, because that's the type of show you don't want to watch with your kids around. That's for damn sure. So, but regardless, it is a good show, to say the least. But yeah, more to come for ArmA 3 film. I definitely got a lot of other projects that I'm making as well for ArmA 3 film, so stay tuned for that. I will be releasing hopefully daily updates to YouTube community posts, because now YouTube just sent me a notification that I can now do posts now. I can create posters now for YouTube, so that way I can keep you guys up to date on what's going on, on my channel, or why I haven't been uploading videos for the past few days, or etc, etc. So I will probably updating a lot of stuff to YouTube community posts. That way I don't have I don't have to release a bunch of update videos, you know, to keep it, just to let you guys know, hey, I'm still alive. But other than that, guys, without further ado, let's get started with the what we're going to be playing this month. And oh boy, November is going to be the big one because we got a lot of big games coming out this month. We got, of course, Battlefield 2042 coming out. In my personal opinion, the beta had potential, but the beta is kind of a huge mess. In my opinion, it is a technical fail, in my opinion. But it definitely has that Battlefield formula, that open sandbox experience that, you know, everybody, you know, has been craving for a very long time, and definitely plays very similar to Battlefield 4 compared to, you know, like Battlefield 1 and 5. So that is a good thing. But I'm definitely looking for, but regardless of the negative, you know, thoughts on the beta, DICE, you know, did actually, you know, addresses most of those features, and most of those issues should be addressed by the time the game comes out. And hopefully the game doesn't suck. I'm really hoping the game will be one of the best Battlefield games of the year at least. So I'm really hoping 2042 lives up to the hype, because I'm all hands on deck on this game. I'm gonna be checking out All Out Warfare, Portal, and of course Hazard Zone as well. Personally, I'm more excited about the Portal mode, because Portal, you can, you know, bring back the old school classes instead of, you know, with the specialist system in 2042. And on top of that, you got some of the classic Battlefield maps too. Like you got some maps from Battlefield 1942, Battlefield 3, you know, and Bad Company 2. Almost forgot about Bad Company 2. So I'm definitely looking forward, you know, for them adding some more content to those type of Portal. But who knows? We might even get Battlefield 4, Battlefield 2142 stuff, or maybe Battlefield Hardline. Who freaking knows? Anything can happen at this point. But I'm definitely looking forward to Portal. I'm quite curious of what kind of stuff people are going to create, you know, with the type of game modes they're going to make and all this modifiers, all this stuff. Definitely it's going to be a lot of stuff to take in for newcomers, but for anybody with the expertise to create their own custom games, definitely looking forward to Portal mode for sure, 100%. And of course, I'm definitely looking forward to All Out Warfare, because, you know, that's the new Battlefield. That's the new Battlefield content we're going to be getting for, you know, this year. So I'm quite curious how big those 7 maps are going, or 6 maps are going to be. Well, I've seen how big Orbital was. Honestly, Orbital was kind of mediocre. I'm hoping the other maps kind of live up to the hype, you know, especially with the destruction. I want a little bit more destruction, like Bad Company 2 destruction or Battlefield 1 destruction system. And from the looks of it, from the gameplay trailers we've been getting over the past few days, specifically the map on Discarded, I think some areas are going to be, you know, almost close to Battlefield, you know, Battlefield 1 destruction level, where, you know, whole buildings would be collapsing or villages just get blown up completely. Definitely looking forward to that. But most of the maps look pretty good though. They look really nice. They look pretty damn big too. So I'm just quite curious how the gameplay flow is going to be, you know, once you actually get to, you know, get to play the game, play the map. But I'm still thinking, you know, I'm still having high hopes that 2042 is not going to suck. I'm just hoping it doesn't suck. And Hazard Zone, we'll just see how that goes. We see how that goes. I'm really not, you know, a battle royale or survival type of person, you know, fan. I did play a little bit Escape from Tarkov, you know, and Hunt Showdown in my spare time, but I haven't really played them as much recently. And from the looks of Hazard Zone, Hazard Zone looks like it's going to be a combination of, you know, battle royale with Hunt Showdown and Escape from Tarkov from the looks of it. So I'm quite curious how that's going to work. I'm definitely going to be squaring up with my buddies for Hazard Zone for sure. I'm definitely not going to do that in solo. But it looks interesting, but mainly I kind of don't care as much. But we'll see how it goes. We'll try out Hazard Zone last. Before, you know, of course, we'll be checking out All Out Warfare first, and we're going to check out Portal stuff, and then we're going to check out Hazard Zone. And the game is going to be coming out next week for early access, so I will be playing the game, you know, next week, and hopefully the game doesn't crash and suck. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, I'm still looking forward to playing 2042. I think 2042 is gonna blow Call of Duty away. And speaking of Call of Duty, of course we got Vanguard 2 coming out this week. Honestly, I'm more excited on the campaign and the zombies mode than multiplayer. After what I've experienced in the multiplayer beta, that game is something else, especially with the amount of cursed World War II guns you can create. But mainly, Vanguard, just the way I see it is, it feels like a Modern Warfare reskin of a World War II reskin for Modern Warfare 2019. That's the best I could sum it up. Is it a bad thing? No, but at the same time, yes, because they're kind of using the same engine and some assets from Modern Warfare to create a World War II game. Because yeah, you got some World War II guns already in Modern Warfare, so, and plus the engine asset too that they got for it too, because they're all using the same engine of Modern Warfare 2019. So. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. You got tactical sprint, you got, you know, the same perk, even the UI, the way you see your characters walk in the lobby, it's just maybe similar to Modern Warfare 2019. You might as well just call it a fully priced mod at this point. But you know, I'm still gonna give it a shot. So I will definitely play the campaign for sure, because the campaign seems to be pretty interesting. It's pretty much, you know, talking about the birth of, you know, early special forces, you know. And truth to be told, it is somewhat true, because World War II was a time of infamy, but also a time of heroes, and you know what that means. You know, that's the call of some pretty crazy drastic tactics, you know, change of tactics, you know, something that, you know, no other conventional, you know, infantry would normally fight or operate. And World War II, of course, was the pinnacle of, you know, warfare and all that kind of, you know, all that kind of crazy stuff, like guerrilla warfare, infiltration, sabotage, double agent, you know, all kinds of crazy shit happened in World War II. So I do quite like, you know, to kind of go into that route where they talk about, you know, how special forces will form. And they even based off a character. They even based off a character from a real life Soviet sniper too. So I kind of like that, how they pay respect to her, because let's be honest, I forgot her name, but that one sniper lady for the Soviet army, she killed not sure a lot of Germans, to say the least. I think 300 plus confirmed kills. Maybe I might be exaggerating, but yeah, she's a total badass, and I'm glad to kind of base on a character based on her. So you got some things, you know, in the campaign are kind of, you know, based on, you know, actual events in a way, but they're not claiming to be historical accurate like Battlefield 5. So so at least Call of Duty Vanguard can get away with the crazy attachment upgrades you can do for the guns in Vanguard, because there are some attachments that just don't fucking make sense in Vanguard, and we'll just see how it goes. That's the one main reason I want to get the game, because I want to unlock the guns and make them look stupid as possible, or change to something even awesome. Who knows? But yeah, I will be definitely doing a full playthrough for Vanguard campaign this week, so stay tuned for that. It's probably gonna be a short ass campaign, so expect like 6-7 hours of gameplay at least, or they might even surprise me and the campaign might be even longer. Who knows? But looking forward to campaign. We'll be checking out zombies too. Probably won't be doing too much zombies, because from what I heard, they're not gonna add the objective stuff, you know, until December 2nd. So that's when season 1 pretty much begins for, you know, Vanguard. So at the moment, I think it's just, you know, round base at the moment, but at December 2nd, that's when we're gonna start adding, you know, objectives and all that stuff. But I don't know. I haven't played zombies yet, but it looks pretty cool. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it kind of plays a little bit more like Outbreak, where you kind of do your own thing, but you got the mini world events you can do and side missions, and of course you got the main missions you can do as well. And just the fact that upgrades are going to be kind of randomized now, so it should be pretty interesting and pretty fun to check out zombies for Vanguard. Multiplayer. We'll check out multiplayer. Honestly, I'm not too hyped for multiplayer. Multiplayer is kind of, I don't know. We'll just see how to go. I do like the fact they added 2 maps from War at War, so I will give them some slack, because, you know, those War at War maps were pretty good, especially Castle. Castle is, oof, that was my jam back in War at War. Dome, I played a little bit of Dome, but not as much as Castle. I think Castle is still one of my favorite maps, so I'm quite curious how much they changed Castle in Vanguard. But nevertheless, it's a classic map. Hopefully the layout should be somewhat same as World at War, but of course with some slight changes here and there with the layout. But hopefully it remains the same, the layout wise. Next up, we do got some games that I originally wanted to upload in October, for the leading up to the Halloween event, but I just didn't have the time because work got a little bit busy, and two, I really didn't get enough sleep as much over the past few weeks, so wasn't really I didn't really have the chance to do any editing on these videos at all. But now I definitely got the time since it is the start of a new month, so hopefully I should be able to get all this out by then. And the games that I will be uploading, that I'm supposed to upload in Halloween, will be Alan Wake Remastered. I did pick up the Remastered, but it's from Epic Games, I know, but Alan Wake was one of my favorite games when it came out on the Xbox 360, and after hearing that they remastered the game, I was like, you know what, why not? Let's check it out. Let's check out Alan Wake Remastered. So far, I'm having a blast replaying the game again. It's been a long time since I played the game, but it pretty much plays the same as the game that came out on Xbox 360 with with just a few tweaks in the graphics here and there. The character models definitely look a lot better than they look in the Xbox 360 version. But other than that, it still plays the same good old game. And I do like the fact Alan Wake is now part of the Control universe, so looking forward of coming back to Bright Falls and Control 2. And who knows, we might even get a Quantum Break 2. And from what I've seen, Quantum Break, it kind of links to Alan Wake a little bit, so maybe all this game will be combined into one big crazy outcome. Who knows? But stay tuned for some Alan Wake Remastered. We'll be doing a full playthrough on that. And another game I also will be trying to beat is the House of Ashes, that is part of the Dark Pictures anthology. And I'm definitely loving House of Ashes a lot more than Man of Medan. Man of Medan, I haven't beat it yet, but from what I played, it kind of starts up pretty slow. But House of Ashes, it kind of steps up his game a little bit. Now, granted, it's still pretty, cheesy. It's like you're watching a B horror movie with the cliches and the cheesy dialogue, the cheap jump scares. But overall, I do like House of Ashes and Man of Medan. I just like this type of game where you make all these choices that could affect the outcome of the game. You might even get everybody killed at some point in the game. I got one person killed already, but luckily he was a minor character. But still, it was an accident. I didn't know he was just gonna die right there on the spot. But you'll see in the video what really happened. So I hope you guys are looking forward to House of Ashes. I might even replay the game, with the creator's cut. I might even try to hit up with my friend too and play with him because he does have the game too, so we might end up playing in co-op mode, which me and my friend did try to do on Man of Medan, but we have a lot of issues in terms of connecting the servers, or the server just not being stable. It wasn't stable. We keep getting disconnected, so I decided I'm just gonna play on solo for Man of Medan. And right now I'm playing solo for House of Ashes right now. But hopefully by the time I beat the game, we'll be replaying the game again in co-op mode, creator's cut. But yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to that because House of Ashes is pretty damn crazy, to say the least. Another game that I definitely want to come back is playing some more Far Cry 6. It's been a little while since I have played any Far Cry 6, but I'm getting pretty close to beating the game. We have taken pretty much 2 big regions already, where I killed off 4 of the head hunters for El Presidente. All we got left is his nephew in the west region of Yara Island, and once after that, we're pretty much on the road in killing off El Presidente and freeing Yara from his rule of tyranny. But is the outcome going to be good when we beat the game? Probably not. I'm going to assume something bad's going to happen because Far Cry 4, there was a big twist at the end of Far Cry 4. Far Cry 5, I kind of hate the ending for Far Cry 5. New Dawn was kind of meh. Far Cry 6, I have no idea how the ending is going to be in this game. I'm not sure if it's even going to be 2 different endings like in the other Far Cry games. I'm hoping there is, but we'll just got to see once we beat Far Cry 6, because I am getting pretty close to beating Far Cry 6 right now. And once I'm done with that game, all we gotta do is just wait until they release all those DLCs for, you know, playing as, you know, Vaz from Far Cry 3, Pagan Min from Far Cry 4, and Joseph C from Far Cry 5. Definitely interested in checking out those DLCs, see why these guys ended up becoming bad guys, and what's the thought process in the background story, etc, etc. And of course the free stuff like the Rambo inspired mission, the Stranger Things mission, we'll definitely be checking those out, of course, when they do come out. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys are looking forward to some more Far Cry 6. Another game I definitely want to wrap up is uploading the rest of Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. Like I said, I have already beaten Mass Effect 1. I just haven't gotten the time to upload all the videos yet for Mass Effect 1. But once they're all uploaded, I will be all hands on deck on Mass Effect 2. Because Mass Effect 2 is going to be a long game. It's going to be a long journey, everybody. So I'm really hoping you guys are prepared for that, because Mass Effect 2, the amount of DLC that game has, the amount of content in general is going to be just off the roof for Mass Effect 2. And then of course moving on to Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 has just as much as content for Mass Effect 2, if not maybe a little bit more in certain aspect of the game. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing some more Mass Effect 2, because like I said, Mass Effect 2, hands down, one of my favorite games of all times for the RPG type. And there's also 2 other big games I will be checking out, and that would be Age of Empires 4. I have played a little bit of the tutorial for Age of Empires 4, and I gotta say, definitely feels like I'm back playing Age of Empires, especially how the tutorial starts off and highlight your villagers, tell them to pick that berries, and you know, tell them to pick those berries so you can get food for your resources. That's pretty much the basis of all tutorials for Age of Empires. And it kind of feels nostalgic in a way when I did that. I was like, and it's like, because I remember playing that same tutorial with that exact same style in Age of Empires 2. Now, I did play Age of Empires once, but I think 2 is hands down the best Age of Empires games of all time. Even though 3 is okay too, I like 3 for what it is, but I think 2 is just hands down the best, and 4 might ended up being the best too, but I haven't played too much of 4 yet. So what we're gonna be doing a full campaign for Age of Empires 4. It's probably gonna be, you know, one of those series that's gonna be uploaded once in a while, because those type of videos are gonna be long, pretty long to say the least. I'll try to cut them down as much as I can, but they're all going to be somewhat longer than usual, so they might end up being an hour long tops each video. So just to give you a heads up, guys. But I'm looking forward to playing some more Age of Empires 4. It's just good RTS games in general. I haven't played a good RTS game in a while, and Age of Empires 4 is going to be the best, probably one of the best RTS of the year. We just got to find out and play it for ourselves. Another game I definitely want to check out is Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this game, and that's a good thing, because we know what happens Marvel's Avengers of that shit show of a game. Now granted, I think the story was decent, wasn't nothing groundbreaking, but I like the story for what it is. They tried a little bit something different from, you know, the main MCU stuff. But overall, I think the story was a little bit too short. I still have yet to check out the Wakanda expansion, where you get to play as Black Panther. I might come back for Avengers for that, but don't expect it anytime soon, because right now Marvel's Avengers is like literally at the bottom list of my priority games to play right now. And who knows, I might not even end up playing Avengers again. But if I get the urge to play more Avengers, I'll probably come back and check out the Wakanda expansion, because, you know, it's more story content, you know, why the hell not. Another game I definitely want to finish up is Deathloop. The reason I stopped playing Deathloop is because there was a lot of performance issues with the game, specifically with stutters and all that stuff. And I tried every little, you know, tweak here and there with the settings, and I just couldn't get Deathloop to run stable. And simply because the PC version of the game was just wasn't good at the time, but apparently they released a big ass update that kind of addresses all that issue. So I'm gonna have to get back to the game and test out the game to see if the game is stable enough, because if the game is stable enough, I will be going back and playing some more Deathloop, because I quite like the the overall concept of Deathloop, and how you gotta keep going to do the loop of loops again, essentially, to try to figure out how to kill all this head honchos all at the same time and break the loop. So I'm gonna probably have a field day with Deathloop for sure. But we'll see how it goes, as we keep playing the game. Like I said, there's probably a lot of cuts here and there since we've been to the same place like 4 or 5 different times, So we'll just probably be going to the main story stuff mainly, or stuff that we're making progress, and then hopefully we'll be able to beat the game in one loop, and we'll see what the hell happens. What the hell is gonna happen, if Colt breaks the loop and kills everybody? What the hell that happens? We don't know. Only one way to find out. I got one more thing to talk about of the games that we'll be coming back to, and you guys know it. You've probably been hearing a lot of news about it. A big update just came out yesterday, and sure enough, yes, we are coming back to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I do this every time, but from what I heard and from what I've seen, this new Operation Motherland update is definitely worth coming back into and playing some more Ghost Recon Breakpoint, because honestly, as I hate to admit it, Ghost Recon Breakpoint definitely has one of the best, one of the best character customizations you can do for your soldier specifically. And I don't know, I think just the foundation itself, like the open world, the open world aspect of the game, and how you can complete your mission however you want, plus to add a ghost mode too, so you can get rid of all the hood and all that stuff. It just has so much potential, the game. Like, the foundation for Breakpoint is so good. It's just that Ubisoft kind of underutilized them and just decided to create, copy and paste, boring ass missions for the main story, as well as 2 big DLC expansions as well. But hopefully, this Operation Motherland doesn't disappoint. From the looks of it, looks like they're going back to the classic, Wireland, Ghost Recon Wireland system, where you gotta go to a Pacific region, clear it out, kill the lieutenant that's in control of that region. So it's kind of bringing back that that Wirelands feel, which I did quite enjoy playing Wirelands at the time when the game came out. So like I said, I'm hoping this DLC lives up to the name, because we don't know what's gonna happen to Ghost Recon at this point. All we got right now is the announcement of Ghost Recon Frontlines, which hashtag I don't give a shit, because it's a generic fucking goddamn battle royale game with Ghost Recon and Tom Clancy slap into it. So I don't care about Frontlines. I would definitely not be checking that shit out, because honestly, from the looks of it, they're trying to copy Warzone, and it's not gonna happen. Warzone is gonna be top tier. It's still gonna be top tier battle royale still. So I don't know why Ubisoft is still trying to compete in battle royales. Honestly, Ubisoft just need to focus on making good games and stop being lazy, when it comes to like making the world building, the quest system. Because as much as I like Far Cry 6 suffers the same thing as any other Ubisoft games: repetitive exploration of open world games and all that stuff, and the side mission being kind of boring and all that stuff. So I don't know, Ubisoft need to step up the creativity, to say the least. Be more creative, be more open-minded, go a little bit crazy. Do something different that Ubisoft won't normally do. So we'll just see what's coming in the future. I'm hoping they're making a new Splinter Cell game, because we do got an announcement of that new Splinter Cell game. I'm hoping it kind of sticks true to its roots and not making an open world microtransaction filled fucking game. I'm hoping that's not the case. Please, Ubisoft, don't do that, please, for God's sakes. But yeah, looking forward to Operation Motherland update for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It would be good to come back and see how the game is, essentially. I think there's like one event mission I haven't done yet. I think it's Amber Sky. I haven't done that one yet. I would definitely be checking that out before we do Operation Motherland, because Motherland is going to be probably a full-on playthrough itself. So it's probably a couple of videos before we finish Motherland on that. But other than that, guys, that's all I got today for the big games I will be playing this month. Of course, there'll be some other small games that I'll be playing here, indie titles here and there. So keep an eye out for that, or keep an eye on the list that I'll be putting in the description below for the video. But yeah, that's all I got for today's upload, daily uploads for November. Like I said, it's gonna be a crazy month. We've got a lot of big games we're gonna be checking out. So just brace yourself, guys. It's gonna be crazy. I'm not even sure I'm gonna even be able to bring all that into 1 month, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do the best out of our abilities to get all that stuff into 1 month. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for the November update. I just want to let you guys know that I'm still kicking it live. I've been working hard on doing ArmA 3 films again, and obviously going to be doing some more uploads, of course, soon. Try to upload them a little bit more frequently. Try to keep you guys up to date what's been going on, for the channel. But other than that, I'm pretty much all set here, guys, and of course, as usual, I will be leaving some Humble Bundle codes around right here. I think right here, like around here. Should be a few codes for Humble Bundle. So if you own a PC, you want free games, codes are right there. So redeem them. And if they end up being different platforms, such as Steam, GOG, or Epic Store, I will definitely leave a little. Definitely give you guys a heads up of which key to redeem on which specific platform. So other than that, guys, hope you guys are having a great week. I know I am. I'm really hoping Battlefield 2042 doesn't suck, COD Vanguard doesn't suck, but other than that, guys, I hope you guys are looking to the foresee future of ArmA 3 filming, since I am pretty much back and doing some more ArmA 3 films. I've been wanting to do it for a very, very long time, but I just didn't really have the time to do it. And plus all these games that keeps coming out that I wanted to play, I just don't have the time to do ArmA 3 films anymore at the time. But now, I'm coming back to ArmA 3 films, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing some more films, because I honestly quite miss doing ArmA 3 films. But on that, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Divinity Sin, ArmA 3 film trailer is out right now, so I highly recommend you guys check it out. And let me know in the comment down below on that video to let me know what you thought about the trailer that I made for it. And of course, I'm aiming a 2022 release date for the movie, but not sure what specific month. But all you gotta know is 2022. That's my goal. But like I said, I hope you guys are looking forward to the film, because I'm gonna try to go all in with the ArmA 3 films. I'm gonna try to do the best I can in terms of special effects, voice acting. I might even try to hire some voice actors too, to try to diversify the voice acting a little bit, because it's mostly me doing the voice acting, and I can only do so much when it comes to voice intimidating. So definitely gotta get some new voices, to make it a little bit more fresh. I'm gonna try to somehow figure out a way in making characters to move with the lip syncs that ArmA 3. I quite don't know how to do that yet, but I'll probably have to look up the internet for that, because like I said, I don't know how to do it, to be honest. But yeah, if you are interested in doing some voice acting for ArmA 3, or even being part of the movie process itself, like doing doing screenplays, writing, or if you want to do the editing yourself, let me know in the comments down below, and I will get to you as soon as possible. But yeah, guys, I got nothing else to say for the November update. Like I said, I hope you guys are staying safe out there, and staying safe out there and having a good day. Because sometimes, well, most of the time, you just gotta be positive. That's all I gotta say. Always be positive. Get rid of that negative energy. Get that shit out of there. And try to stay positive as best you can. Be nice to other people if you can. But other than that, that's all I got today for the November update. But yeah, if you guys got any other suggestions of any other games you want for me to play, or any advice of how you want me to change the channel, or or how to improve the channel in general, just leave in the comments down below, and I will check them out. And yeah, guys, until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.